Let's just be honest, 99% of golfers all want to know how to hit that nice Rory Mcilroy draw. And it's something that we have been trying to figure out for a long time. Whether you're a new golfer or an experienced golfer, we've all heard the same things when it comes to how to hit a draw. Come in on the inside, you want an in to out path, start the ball right, and it will turn back left. And I think we all get that. But what the hardest thing about hitting a draw is, how do you actually implement those things? How do you get an inside path? How do you get the club to swing inside to out? That's actually the toughest part for all of us who are trying to figure out how to hit a draw. So the question should maybe not just be how to hit a draw, it should be how to actually get your club into position for it to come on the inside, for you to have a nice into out path, which creates that nice little draw swing. I'm about to give you 5 tips that I found out, or 5 secrets I should say, to be able to get into this position to let you hit that nice, smooth, sexy draw. These aren't the normal tips that you've heard online or from a coach that are telling you of the basic fundamentals of how to hit a draw. These are 5 small secrets that are big game changers to actually getting that club into that position to hit that smooth draw. And trust me, you'll want to listen to number 4 and 5 because they are the biggest game changers and also the smallest ones to implement, but they make the biggest difference. Without further ado, let's get into the 5 secret tips that will help you hit a nice smooth draw. A lot of these tips will complement each other, so let me know down below after you give it a go what one your favorite is. Okay, so the first thing is opening your body wider when you transition on takeaway. Now, if you do not have any rotation or a wide body when you take away the club, you are stuck. Your hands have nowhere to go other than to chop at the ball, creating that dirty slice. You have no space to drop the club. To come on the inside to hit that draw, your club needs to be on an inside path, and to do that, you need space. I thought there was something wrong with me in my golf swing, but when my PJ coach told me, just open your body up wider. Look at the space that you have now. When your body is opened up wider, your club is in such a good position now. All you need to do really is just drop your club and keep going on that same trajectory. It's as simple as that. When you have a better rotation and takeaway, you have so much more space for that club to just drop into the nice neutral or inside path to hit that smooth draw. Trust me, all you need to do is give this a go. Feel like when you're opening up, you're pointing your chest to someone right behind you, and you really want to feel that stretch in your chest. This works so well to fixing your path. Now on to secret tip number 2, which complements tip number 1. When you rotate on the takeaway and you have your nice open position, instead of rushing your downswing and chopping over, they get to the top, they have a nice position, but then they can't wait to go hit that ball. They rush the downswing and they come over the top of the ball, creating that slice and creating that outside swing path. What you want to feel like doing is, you want to feel like your body is staying closed to the target as long as possible. Now, Bryson DeChambeau, Justin Rose, and Rory Mcilroy have all backed this in as one of the things they do to hit a draw or to just keep a nice neutral path. So when you get to the top of your backswing and you have a nice open rotation and your body is facing away from the target, as I said in tip number 1, make sure you hold that position for as long as you can. Obviously, you don't want to keep it there the whole time because you need to rotate. But if you can time it correctly, keeping that body closed from the target as long as possible just keeps your hands, arms in that nice neutral inside position, and it just keeps you set up for your rotation, and it keeps you set up to really just release through the ball. Your hands and arms are in a perfect position, not coming over the top. They are nice and well positioned in the slot. So try keep as close as possible. It's best to practice this with nice slow golf swings to really practice and improve the timing, because obviously golf is a timing sport and you do need to rotate. But go online, listen to Bryson. He preaches, keep your body close to the target as long as you can. This will help you get in a nice inside position to help you hit that nice draw. Now, secret tip number 3 complements secret tip number 2, which complements secret tip number 1. So secret tip number 3 is, when you do get to the top of your backswing after the takeaway, what you want to do is, as I said in tip number 2, you don't want to rush to get to the ball. That's what a lot of people do. To help you keep yourself closed as long as possible, when you get to the top, you are just dropping your club straight down. That's it. When you do that, again, your hands and arms are in the perfect position to rotate. So feel like you are just dropping that club straight down. Again, Rory Mcilroy does this drill all the time. It's called the pump drill, where he gets to the top, drops the club straight away, and that puts himself in the perfect position. And same with Bryson DeChambeau. And as I said, it complements tip number 2, because to help yourself not rush to the ball, if you can drop your hands straight away and your club, you're forcing yourself to keep yourself closed as long as possible before you can rotate and really help your timing. So go look up the pump drill. It is perfect and it will help you to not rush your rotation and really keep your arms in the perfect alignment to come on the inside to hit that nice draw. These tips are really trying to get your hands, arms, and club in a nice inside neutral pathway and set you up to be able to come through on the inside of that golf ball. So trust me guys, give it a go. When you get to the top of your rotation, drop your hands straight away. It's called the pump drill. Look it up. Now, these are the 2 biggest game changers and the 2 biggest secrets that you need to hear. Secret tip number 4, just having relaxed arms at takeaway. That is it. You are not supposed to be holding the club very tight. Your grip pressure should be light enough for someone to grab the club off you. Obviously, you don't want to hold it at 10%, but picture this. If you are holding the club super tight, when you get to the top, where is the club going to go when you try rotate? If you're so tight in your hands and your arms, it's not going to drop into the slot, which you need to hit a draw. Your hands are going to be so tight, it's going to be pushing it down and over the top of the ball, creating that slice and literally making it impossible for you to be able to hit that draw. So if you have really loose hands, guess what happens when you get to the top? Your club naturally wants to drop when you rotate. Your body is turning, and at the same time, since the club is so light in your hands, the weight of the club brings it down and drops it down perfectly for you to get in nice positioning. Yeah, it's a game changer, isn't it? I know you're listening to this and going, wow, it does make sense. And trust me, when I heard this from my PGA coach, when I practiced it at my lesson, I was like, oh my God, I don't actually have issues with my swing. All I need to do is just swing lighter and have a lighter grip and arm pressure. That's it. And also, if you want to complement it, you can flick your right foot up. I've mentioned it before in previous videos, and you can just keep it raised. That will release tension in the right side of your body too, which will just complement having a relaxed body, arms, and right side of the body, which will help you just drop that club into the slot. So these 2 together are the biggest game changer. Trust me guys, I want to see comments down below on you trying this, because it is such a game changer. Okay, so secret tip number 5, and the best one. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching, and you will not be disappointed from what I'm about to tell you. Secret tip number 5 is to do with your knuckles. You need to be turning and twisting your knuckles down. Let me explain. So when you get to the top of your backswing, if you turn your knuckles over, look what happens to the club on the downswing. The club naturally closes and puts it into the slot. But if you just rotate without twisting your knuckles, it keeps the face open. It is so simple, and trust me, this was the best tip I've ever heard. People are so obsessed with swings like Walker Neiman and these PGA pros because they get so open, they drop the club so well. And yes, that does help them hit the draw, but they're so athletic they can get that club into the perfect position at impact. But for a lot of us, what it's actually doing is it's opening the club face, which means you're hitting a push slice or a genuine slice or just hitting a general pull cut. So it tricks us sort of, because people think we need to drop the club and rotate. But when we do that, we leave the club wide open. Now, when you do rotate, you can copy people like Walker Neiman, but you got to understand what they're actually doing with their knuckles. Imagine you're twisting a bottle cap. That is all the motion is. You twist the cap and your knuckles point to the bottom of the ground. When you get it to the top and you start dropping the club, instead of keeping your knuckles open, feel like you're just twisting that bottle cap as you are dropping the club and rotating, and your club will naturally shut without you having to do all these twists and turns and put itself in the perfect position to come on the inside. That's simple as that. Okay guys, those are the secret tips that I have to be able to hit a nice smooth draw. And as I said, these aren't golf tips that you'll hear everywhere else from a PGA coach on how to change your swing to be able to hit a nice looping right to left draw. These are secrets and tips that will help you actually get to that position to have an inside swing and an inside path takeaway. My name's Chris, and I love finding these small tips and tricks to help me, because I know as amateur golfers, a lot of us know what we need to do, we just struggle to actually get there. And these small secrets will help you get to that position, and I'm definitely sure 1 or 2 of them will help you start hitting those nice draws. Go give them a go, and please let me know down below what your favorite tip was and if you tried it out. And I'm so keen to see you in the next video. Let me know what is also bothering you in your golf game. I'm sure I've got some more secret tips to fix it, because I am dedicated and obsessed with golf to try find the best ways to improve that are not just the normal stuff that you hear online. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have the best day.